Saint Stanislaus, defender of truth and martyr for justice. Saint Stanislaus, bishop and martyr. Feast day, April 11th. This reflection is prepared by Father Abe Francis, pastor at St. Jude Church, Grand Rapids, Michigan, USA. Saint Stanislaus, patron saint of Poland and Krakow, was born around the year 1030 in a village near Krakow in present-day Poland. He was born into a noble and devout Christian family, which provided him with a strong foundation in the faith and values of the Church from an early age. Vocation and early life. Stanislaus received an excellent education, first at the cathedral school in Gniezno, and later in Paris or Liege, which were renowned centers of learning at the time. Upon returning to Poland, he was ordained a priest by Bishop Lambert of Krakow and quickly earned a reputation for his piety, eloquence, humility, and dedication to pastoral work. His deep concern for the poor and his commitment to preaching the gospel made him beloved among the people. Episcopal ministry and accomplishments. In 1072, after the death of Bishop Lambert, Stanislaus was appointed the Bishop of Krakow by Pope Alexander II. As bishop, Stanislaus worked tirelessly to reform the clergy, combat moral corruption, and uphold the Church's teachings. He also advocated for the poor and opposed any abuse of power, even from the nobility and royalty. One of his most courageous and defining moments came during the reign of King Boleslaw II the Bold. Stanislaus publicly condemned the king's immoral actions, including his oppression and mistreatment of the people. When the king did not change his ways, Bishop Stanislaus took the extraordinary step of excommunicating him, a bold and dangerous move that placed him in direct conflict with the crown. Martyrdom and death. In response to the excommunication, King Boleslaw became enraged. On April 11, 1079, while Bishop Stanislaus was celebrating Mass at the Church of St. Michael in Krakow, the king ordered soldiers to kill him. When they hesitated, the king himself struck down the bishop with a sword. Stanislaus died a martyr, standing for truth, justice, and the dignity of the Church against tyranny. After his death, his body was dismembered and scattered, but according to tradition, angels guarded the remains until they were properly buried by the faithful. His tomb became a place of pilgrimage and a powerful symbol of resistance against injustice. Canonization. Saint Stanislaus was canonized in 1253 by Pope Innocent IV, becoming the first native Polish saint. He was hailed as a national hero and spiritual protector of Poland. His canonization further cemented his status as a model of courage, faith, and pastoral leadership, legacy and patronage. Saint Stanislaus is the patron saint of Poland, along with Saint Adalbert. He is especially venerated in Krakow, where his relics are enshrined at the Wall Cathedral. His life has been a source of inspiration for generations of Poles, especially in times of political struggle and oppression. His fearless witness to the truth continues to remind the Church of the cost of discipleship and the power of moral courage. Lessons from the life of Saint Stanislaus. Courage in the face of injustice. Saint Stanislaus teaches us that faith sometimes calls us to speak out against wrongdoing. Even at great personal risk, faithfulness to duty. As a bishop, he remained faithful to his vocation and pastoral responsibilities, even when they brought him into conflict with the powerful. Commitment to reform and holiness. His efforts to reform the Church and his own example of holiness are reminders that true leadership comes from integrity and service. The cost of discipleship. His martyrdom is a powerful reminder of Christ's words, "Greater love has no one than this, that one lay down his life for his friends." John 15:13. Meditation question. Am I willing to stand for what is right and just, even when it is unpopular or may come at a personal cost? How can I follow Christ more courageously in my daily life, like Saint Stanislaus D.